Today we're going to look at section 10.1, el imperfecto. In lecciones 6 through 9, we learned el pretérito, but today we're going to look at a different way to describe past activities with el imperfecto. So we know that every Spanish verb has the following three qualities: tiempo, aspecto, and modo. Tiempo is sort of like when did it happen? El presente, el pasado, el futuro. Aspecto is concerned with whether or not the action is over, like el perfectivo, or ongoing, el imperfectivo. The present tense is an imperfectivo tense. I'm doing my homework. Or el pretérito is a perfectivo tense, like I did my homework. And modo is it real and does it exist, or is it hypothetical and speculative? So today el imperfecto is, claro, el pasado. El tiempo es pasado. El aspecto es imperfectivo, meaning it's ongoing, or that you don't know either the beginning or the end, or neither perhaps. Y el modo is it is real action. So the endings of los verbos AR en el imperfecto are aba, abas, aba, abamos, abais, aban. Do note that the nosotros form carries a written accent mark over the a. And the reason why is to make it sound like every other form. Notice that aba, abas, aba all has a natural accent mark on this one right here. So do these, and they want to keep that there. Aba, abamos, abas, abamos, no? And los verbos ere, iere are ia, ias, ia, iamos, iais, ian. All of these forms carry a written accent mark on the e, no? The first e, ia, ias, ia. And also notice that the yo form and lao stead forms of both of these are identical. So therefore it's necessary to pay attention to the subject and maybe repeat the subject in the sentence. Like yo trabajaba, él trabajaba, just to note the difference, to clarify who you're talking about. The imperfect tense is used for many things in the past. One of them is ongoing continuous actions, or habitual or repeated actions. Also background information with no really definite time frame. For example, de niña apenas me informaba. When I was a kid, I rarely got sick. Or also it can be used for age, time, weather, conditions with a start in the past, and also descriptions of characteristics, conditions, and feelings in the past. Cuando me dolía el estómago, mi mamá me daba té de ginebra. So look at verbo cantar. We have cantaba, cantabas, cantaba, cantábamos con acento, cantabais, cantaban. Beber, bebía, bebías, bebía, bebíamos, bebíais, bebían. Escribir, escribía, escribías, escribía, escribíamos, escribíais, escribían. One awesome thing about el imperfecto is that there are no stem changes. Entender, which used to stem change, is entendíamos. Servir, which even stem change in the preterite. El camarero les servía el café. Doler, which in the present changes. A Javier le dolía el tobillo. In the imperfect form of I from el verbo haber, which is a helping verb to have, is había. In el pretérito we learned hubo for there was, there were, which is only ever used with events, right? So there was, there were, or there used to be is había. This is a ubiquitous, incredibly highly used word. There was a person there. Había una persona. Había un examen. And so there are also only three irregular forms in el imperfecto. Ir is iba, ibas, iba, íbamos con acento, ibais, iban. Ser, era, eras, era, éramos con acento, erais, eran. Y ver, veía con acento, todos tienen acento, veía, veías, veía, veíamos, veíais, veían. Kind of like I used to go, or I was going. I used to be, or I used to see, or I was seeing. So as I said before, as a general rule, the imperfect is used to describe actions that are seen by the speaker as incomplete or continuing, while the preterite is used to describe actions that have been completed. The only difference is the verbal aspect, no? The imperfect expresses what was happening at a certain time or how things used to be, and the preterite, in contrast, expresses a completed action. ¿Qué te pasó? What happened to you? Me torcí el tobillo. Or ¿dónde vivías de niño? Where did you live as a child? Or where did you used to live? Continuous sort of. Vivía en San José. I lived in San José. These expressions are often used with the imperfects because they express habitual or repeated actions, like de niño or de niña, as a child, or todos los días, every day, o mientras, while. So once again, just look at the uses of the imperfect. We have habitual or repeated actions. Íbamos al parque los domingos. Events or actions that were in progress. Yo leía mientras él estudiaba. I was reading while he was studying. Physical characteristics. Era alto y guapo. Because those aren't sort of finishes because it was the past. It would sound very odd to say fue alto, fue guapo. Kind of denotes that it has an ending. He at some point wasn't tall anymore. Mental or emotional states. Quería mucho a su familia. Telling time. Eran las 3:30 or era la una. Eran las 3, eran las 2. It will always, always, always be the imperfect with time. And also the same with age. Los niños tenían 6 años. Yo tenía 16 años.